Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at the Bucks, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And of course the Pistons just need to take it a game at a time.
And I think for Milwaukee, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Davis is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Howland. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low. And for the Bucks, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Robinson is out there with Quentin, and another assist for him.
And with that assist, he continues his season of excellence.
Now up to number 2 on the all-time assist list. What a playmaker. So Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Thompson misses. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And you want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have it. 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
Pass to Duren, stolen by Robinson. Giannis outside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Power and grace of Giannis, making it look easy like few others can.
So it's the Pistons now. It's a 5-point game. Cunningham kicks to Holland. Turner against Duren. Here's Cunningham. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Turner passes to Antetokounmpo. Screen by MP. And the turnover again by Milwaukee. Now with a strong mix of perimeter and interior defense, these leading shot blockers among small forwards this past month have had a very good run at their own end of the court. Asar Thompson on top.
And typically you have your centers or power forwards contesting the shots down low, but he can come flying in from the wing to block shots.
Pass to Grimes. There's the 3. Rebound, Detroit. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find a handle.
Turner with a screen on Cunningham. Oh, Turner in position.
I like to see Turner doing the little things out there, like setting a solid screen in the pick and roll.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. You look at the Pistons stand, statistically pretty solid across the board.
Yeah, they're well balanced. They have guys with size, athleticism, skill. You got to give a lot of credit to the front office and these players for their hard work.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Bucks leading by 5. It's Grimes on the wing. And stolen by MP. And then Robinson slams it in.
Oh, wow, that was a dunk contest level jam right there.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass to Davis. Here's Turner. Turner covering. Duran finds Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot is long. Milwaukee is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Clearly, MP has been well coached already on how to support a fast break play.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Thompson. To end the run, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Miles Turner. 4th and 3-point field goal percentage, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pistons trail by 9. Now, here's Cunningham. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. During the pass to Davis. Here's Cunningham. It's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, he's 3 for 4 to start out. Right off the bat, you could sense he was dialed in. All business so far.
And again, the turnover by the Bucks. And it's Davis with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 7. Pass to Thompson. To the paint. Outside for Davis. 4 on the clock. Overdrive. And it's Davis missing. Milwaukee leading by 7. Antetokounmpo passes to Turner. Good on the shot.
Every time they get scored on during...
Awesome. I need that chair.
This run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Pistons have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Holland.
Oh, shit.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Misses the 3.
In an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Trent outside. 18 feet out. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, Davis. During the pass to Cunningham. 6 to shoot.
Robinson pulls it in. You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hit it. Oh!
Para go and take that into arm.
Giannis is an artist.
Pistons trail by 13. Cunningham kicks to Holland. Outside, Davis. They set the pick. Banked in off the glass.
Versatile and aggressive. Davis making his presence felt on the interior.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Robinson. Jacks up a three. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Cunningham driving in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Yo, brother.
Pistons trail by 9. Duran with a screen on Robinson. Out to Thompson. He tries for 3. Rebounded by Anthony. On offense here with the Bucks. They're on a 14-6 run. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Cunningham. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
MP in the last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He ended up with 41 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a
there's no way that's
great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
It's Chris on the wing. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Cunningham outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. Before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Roncati, defended by Prince. Here's Roncati, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Taurean Prince. For Detroit, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Milwaukee making a switch here. Smith has checked in. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 10-point lead. Smith outside. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Cunningham. He scores his 5th field goal, taking 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Smith finds MP. Portis a screen on Wesley. Here's MP. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Wesley against Anthony. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And he makes both free throws. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Anthony. Fires for 3. Rebound, Detroit.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds.
What are you doing here?
Wesley the pass to Stewart. Over Smith. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got it back down to single digits for the Pistons. Wesley against MP. Off target with his 3. Stolen by Prince. And now Anthony pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Cunningham with some nice speed. And so the Milwaukee Bucks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
Prince, man, I got
on the court for the
Pistons.
Pistons, you've got Isaiah Stewart and Wesley in at the point guard position.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
MP passes to Anthony. And coach for teams defending the pick and roll. You often hear coaches talking about being at the level. What does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screener, the defender guarding the screener, has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back.
Bellamy checked in for Smith. There's ball movement by Detroit. 6 on the shot clock. Stewart with a screen on it. Cunningham for 3. That one doesn't go. It's his 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Pass to Bellamy.
Ooh! I thought no one saw that shit.
Here's Prosper. Roncotti, guarded by Prince. Wesley, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Wesley's got his first bucket in this one. And here's Bellamy. He has yet to score. Portis sets the pick for MP. For the 3. Nice shot by Portis.
One of the better shooting big men in the league. Bobby Portis, more than capable.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A different look for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in, and Rollins subbed in for Prince. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Wesley against MP. Wesley the pass to Stewart. Now Wesley. Clock at 6. Stewart with the screen on MP. And the dunk by Stewart. Thunderous jam from Stewart. Bucks leading by 8.
Was something else.
Portis' screen on Wesley. Here comes MP. And finished off by Robinson.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Nice move. And he sinks the layup. Wesley's got 4 this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Rollins. Back to Robinson. From the arc. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Nice looking Three ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And getting very close to seeing our final list of contestants for the dunk contest. And you know everybody in the discussion right now really wants to compete.
I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, if you got the hops and the repertoire, you want to show what you can do.
You look at MP, some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And we're getting closer and closer to having our contestants determined. So be sure to stay tuned as we'll be bringing you updates very, very soon.
And partner, if we had the contest today, I'd be happy with the group we have right now.
Over in the corner, Portis. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defense.
I never give up a three.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Screen by Giannis. Robinson passes to Antetokounmpo, and here's Anthony from the arc. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Anthony's got 5 points now this quarter. Pass to Prosper. They set the screen. Puts up a three. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Porter's checked in for Cole Anthony. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. There's Giannis taking flight.
Smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Now Davis. Last game we saw him score 13. Inside, here's Cunningham.
Yeah, Giannis jumped on
He's made 7 of 12 now.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
It's blocked.
Well, Stewart understands his role.
Give me the dunk.
How
would you not give me the...
Here's Davis. The steal. Now the Bucks moving it up. On
This
the wing,
nigga,
Porter.
this
He's covered by
nigga.
Thompson. Giannis inside. Davis is on. And Giannis gets it to go.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Robinson against Cunningham. Stewart with the screen on MP. Shot from the wing, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Cunningham.
Yeah, they've got into a nice flow this quarter.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. The Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Guys, back to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. And the dunk by Stewart.
You turn and went around the screen already. Why would I?
This coaching staff wants Cunningham to have the ball and make the decisions.
Robinson for 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Davis dishes to Thompson. Pass to Stewart. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Cunningham inside. Covered by MP. Just 5 to shoot. Over MP. Cunningham.
They don't want to give me the
Yeah,
block.
I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Come here, yeah.
MP against Cunningham.
You can see the
Oh,
link
dude.
with Cunningham there, and his timing helped
Lord.
out on that block, too.
And the rejection by Giannis. Outside Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here is Davis. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Pass to Stewart. Now Cunningham. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. MB is number 1. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What a threat, both of these guys.
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when
the previous play is under review.
Fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Different look from Milwaukee. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Trent comes in for Porter. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Rollins. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. That's good from Cunningham.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Outside, Davis. And Johnson kicks to Holland. Cunningham right side. Over Robinson. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Bucks leading by 12. Trent outside. Loads it up for Giannis. And Turner puts it down.
Well, you really have to body Turner to slow him down. He's got plenty of muscle on that front.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Davis kicks to Cunningham. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner. The Pistons have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in the line so far here in the second quarter.
That gets the bucket.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor. Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Oh, shit. Back at defense. Back at defense. Back at.
To the middle.
Oh.
And slammed in by Turner.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't allow Turner to get this close to the basket.
Pistons trail by 18. Outside, Davis. Pass to Holland. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Way to attack.
What are you doing there?
The Pistons have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Milwaukee leading by 16. It's stolen by Davis. Over in the corner, Cunningham. And it's MB with the rebound.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Giannis outside. Shot clock at 6. Good work there as it goes. Antetokounmpo's got 16.
Just another day at the office for Antetokounmpo. This guy consistently puts up points.
And stolen by MP. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Detroit, no good that time either.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Bounce pass from Cunningham. There's the pick. Out to the right wing. Here's Durant. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got 6 assists now in the game. 35 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Robinson kicks to Turner. Buries it from three-point range. Turner's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Cunningham on the wing. Covered by MP.
Cunningham applies good pressure to the interior defense. And with his 6'6" height, Cade is a bigger guard type.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line. And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Trent can't hit.
Wow, Trent.
And
Come on,
through the first
I
half,
said to him nicely.
The Bucks on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Good to have you with us. First half in the books, and maybe not a surprise, it's been quite the night for MP.
Man, I just love his attitude. That's always up there and always just great. He's mixing it up down there, really taking it to the defense.
He's got a few moves he's going there. Hard to slow him down once he's cooking.
And let's move to some recent news. Multiple trades are shaking up the league. 4-player trade, and from what we've heard, not an easy negotiation. Fellas, who are you liking the most in this one?
If you're looking to add more double-doubles to your stat sheet, Vucevic is the right guy for you. He's a monster on the backboard and the scoreboard. All you have to do is set him up and let him go to work.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Pistons trail by 21. Turner at 7. With Antetokounmpo next to him. Quentin Grimes out there with MP. And it's Trent in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. 6 to shoot. Robinson with the block.
Oh my God.
He was ready for the shot and timed the block to perfection.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
Kind of bullshit.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Well, Cade Cunningham is a terrific all-around player. His scoring, passing, and rebounding are a huge lift for this team.
Loads it up for Giannis, and Giannis throws it down.
Using his length getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Cunningham with it. Pass to Davis. Back to Cunningham. And the foul called on MP.
Whoa, again.
Yeah, that's his fourth foul. Got to be careful now.
That's some
Anthony's checked in for Milwaukee. Thompson looking for an opening.
See him in trouble.
5 on the clock. Goes up on the block. Whistle blows. Bucket is
Good.
good.
Yeah, there we
He'll
go.
have a chance at the line to make it a
He was
3-point
like
play.
it.
Finishing strong. Cunningham is tenacious. Does not back down.
90% from the line of the game. Shooting 9 of 10. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Grimes. Anthony with the screen on Davis. Takes a step back. Here's Grimes. And Davis sends it back.
Oh, good anticipation wins Davis that block. You can tell he's already got a good mind for the defensive side of things.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And Antetokounmpo through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. Thompson outside. From the stripe. Cunningham's shot is off.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
It's stolen by Duren. To the inside. Here's Holland. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, nice pass by Davis. Players will always welcome in a guy who can create for others.
And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duren drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defensive rebounds.
Outside, Davis. Back to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Duren. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Duren's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, this is where Duren looks to score, and it's why he shoots such a high percentage.
Bounce pass, Anthony. Giannis outside. And Grimes has it in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc. Grimes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Holland. Back to Cunningham. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender's a little bit out of position, but that's what Cunningham will do to you. He works every angle.
He's been stellar at the stripe, going 10 for 11. And the first one drops.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
On the bench.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. Milwaukee leading by 19. Outside Anthony. Pass to Turner. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And here is Anthony. Now Trent. Kept alive. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, what a save by Giannis. He should always be crashing the offensive glass like this.
Here's Davis. Down low. And Thompson throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Grimes, started by Davis. Antetokounmpo passes to Grimes. Trent against Thompson. Trent can't hit. Pistons trailed by 19. Outside, Davis. Back to Cunningham. Over Anthony. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist by Davis. Cunningham's got 9 points now in just the second half. Cunningham against Anthony. And the officials will call the illegal shooting right there.
As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Cunningham against Anthony. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Giannis kicks to Trent. Outside Turner. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Cunningham on the wing. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
That is what they want from Duran. Spike it, young fella.
Pass to Grimes. Hit by Anthony. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Turner. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis has checked in for Turner, and Rollins subbed in for Trent. Pistons trail by 13. Outside, Davis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got his second bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Anthony. And that one, good. And the Bucks lead by 13.
Yeah, Anthony is a talented scorer. He understands how to capitalize when he's near the rim.
Taken away by Anthony. Now the Bucks moving it up. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Anthony sets the pick for Antetokounmpo. Detroit with the rebound. Cunningham's got his 5th rebound in this one. Tipped away. They push it up 4-on-3. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
And the Bucks making a change here. Prince has checked in. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Anthony against Cunningham. Headshot off. Excellent D there from Anthony. Rollins the pass to Anthony. Outside Portis. Pass to Rollins. Shot clock at 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And Giannis can look like he's made of steel the way he ignores contact. Are we sure this man is human?
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Wesley. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Stewart passes to Davis. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo got rebound number 8 now on the night. Out the basket. Giannis has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Loads it up for Davis. It's tipped. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Giannis passes to Anthony. Giannis against Thompson. Giannis kicks to Anthony. Here's a step back. Up again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Davis looking for an opening. Pass to Wesley. 5 to shoot. Here's Stewart. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Stewart's got 8 points.
What I love about Stewart, he never backs down. Plays the game with passion that's rarely seen.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pistons trail by 15. Roncati defended by Prince. A minute 50 left in the third. Just 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Detroit. From the baseline. Rebound by Smith.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Rollins the pass to Anthony. Here's Rollins. Anthony down low, covered by Wesley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, we all know Cole Anthony can score the ball, but he deserves more credit for his defense. He's a high-energy player who likes to make things difficult for opposing guards.
First one falls for. Good on both. A minute 20 left to play here in the third. Now Wesley. Pass to Stewart. Now here's Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Pistons trail by 17. To the inside. Roncati. That's in. Coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists in the game. Cunningham against Rollins. Here's Prince outside. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. 24 seconds left to play in the third. Left block shot on the way. That misses off the back. And so it's Prince with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Anthony. Here's Rollins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. The Bucks making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. 1 second left. No good on that one. Now there's Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
At least not keep it. A double digit.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. We've got Kate Cunningham, and it's Prosper in at the fourth. Cunningham against Rollins. Now, here's Cunningham. Not a lot of room. And another steal for him. And that's his sixth steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
Pass to Stewart. Now, here's Cunningham.
Oh,
by Rollins. Cunningham kicks to West. Just 5 to shoot. From 13. A rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. It's intercepted.
Yo, 2K, why would you skip the nigga that's right in front of me? Make it make sense, bro. Make it fucking make sense.
Cunningham looking it over. Here's Prosper. The Pistons working the ball around now. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And it's Wesley missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this lead.
Robinson for 3. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Rollins against Cunningham. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Here's Milwaukee now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Portis the screen to the paint. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Smith. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Prince. And Detroit with a change here, too. Hollins checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys that just do the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
To the middle, here's Cunningham. Rebound, Milwaukee.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Stolen away.
Brother, you do right.
The defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Milwaukee.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And the other thing you notice is with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Wesley the pass to Cunningham. Offline with his three.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Pass to Rollins. Inside. And again, the turnover by the Bucks.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Wesley with the ball. Here's Roncati. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Will stand one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this. It only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things, and a lot of times those foul baiters end up taking bad shots. Well, give Stewart room at the arc at your own risk. He'll stretch the floor whenever he can.
Pass to Portis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 6 assists here tonight. Cunningham against Porter. Cunningham outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Milwaukee with the rebound.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Jackson has the open look. No good on the 3. Detroit's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Cunningham outside. The shot misses.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Here's Giannis. Pass to Rollins. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Now Porter. Over Cunningham. Porter, no luck. To the middle. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Knocks it loose. Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. And here's Cunningham, guarded by Porter. Cunningham's shot is off.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Wesley against Rollins. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Giannis is double. Pocket 6. Rollins with the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Detroit's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Here's Cunningham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, there you see Cunningham's willingness to take contact to battle for his shot inside.
Cade Cunningham, 2 shots. That's good from Cunningham. And with so many teams, Stan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Well, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts, where they're at least relatively lower priced, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
Here's Cunningham. And teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had 2 guys who shot the ball well from 3 and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the 3. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the 3, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts. And this is where Duren is most comfortable operating from. He focuses on taking high percentage shots.
Robinson dishes to Porter. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Portis kicks to Jackson. MP outside. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Jackson
That's my bad. I got 2 open shots and I just
and
it keeps going over to where I don't want it to go.
Shots good by Duren.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Not bad. Not bad.
MP looking around.
Bullshit.
The shot that time, not on target. Cunningham with some nice D. There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter. And in 2023, the NBA implementing a new player participation policy, Coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. There's nothing more important in the league than that those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone.
Holland the pass to Davis. The kick out to Cunningham. Here's Duren. Sims with the rebound. Milwaukee's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the 4th quarter so far.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Milwaukee.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in man. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series.
That's still the new on the floor, Lord.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Robinson.
Well, he was so active defensively, anticipating, grabbing steals. One of the most underappreciated stats in the game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And he's good on the second. Here's Porter. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony in our terrific side.
Shit. Alright, thank you everyone. Oh. I didn't get that. 60 Alright, thank you guys for doing it. You guys are see Not well, me, we're to the